Guys, I thought I was live this whole time. I was talking to myself this whole time. Guys, I made some good points too. Oh no, look at Happy Monday, guys. What's going on, man? Jubilee, no, we'll do tattooed chicks tomorrow, right? But guys, we're gonna do these guys. I'm pretty much sure now that guys, any chick who's gone to college is a 304. You know? And guys, ASU is in the news, Arizona State, because it's pretty much a lock that if she went to ASU, guys,
you tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Keyshawn's here, laughing man. Good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where's your sound effect? Good to see you, my friend. Here, let me drop the link first for anyone who wants to come on up. Let's do this. There you go. I'll drop the link in Discord first. Rajai, what's up, dude? What's going on? What's going on? Colin's here. Yorgie's here. 16th is here. What's up, man? Evil's here. Memphis is here. MS Best. What's going on? Waylon, how you doing? Brent's here. What's going on, guys? But yeah, guys, all these chicks that are in college are just absolute dunderheaded 304s. They just are, you know? Because yeah, guys, especially all these sorority chicks, you know, going to these frat houses and all this other stuff, right? Look at that. Let's see, guys. Well, guys, let's break some news first, all right? Let's do that. There you go. Oops. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I do this first. I gotta make sure I clicked the right button. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. First up. No, guys, this this lady said that she's gonna divorce her husband. And this guy said, I'll show you what.
Police in Butler County say a man snapped after his wife told him their marriage was over. They say he then climbed into an excavator and started tearing apart the family's home.
She's like, I'm going to take the house. He's like, we'll see about that. He jumped in the excavator, guys.
With his wife and two daughters inside. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Shelley Bortz is in Buffalo Township tonight with the disturbing details.
Police say this all unfolded yesterday morning here on Martin Road in Buffalo Township. Investigators say what started as an argument quickly turned dangerous when the husband allegedly used heavy construction equipment to partially demolish the home with his own family still inside.
I think he's crazy, and that's why I don't drink.
Drone video shows the massive damage left behind after police say an argument between a husband and wife spiraled out of control Tuesday morning. Investigators say 48-year-old Eric Pirza used a Kubota excavator to rip apart the rear of the family's home.
I'd like to know what she said to him because I'll make sure I was safe.
There you go. See? What did she say to him? And now he's just there. What did she do? Guys, that's what you need to ask yourself. Whenever you hear a man dealing with a woman and he flies off the handle, guys, like, what did she say to him? Because, guys, men just don't fly off the handle for no reason. And ass whoopings just don't fall from the sky, right, guys? Come on, Come on.
To the criminal complaint, Pirza's wife told police her husband arrived at the family's home after drinking all night and began arguing with her. When she told him the marriage was over, investigators say he responded with a chilling threat. If it's over, I'll tear the house down.
42 years I've been married. We yell at each other all the time, but I've never threatened to tear the house down.
Police say moments later, Pirza climbed into the excavator and began tearing into the house while his wife and 2 daughters were still inside. The criminal complaint says dispatchers could hear yelling and the sound of the excavator during the 911 call. Investigators say after the destruction stopped, Pirza went back inside, grabbed a gym bag, and took off toward Fawn Township before eventually being taken into custody.
You don't think it's going to happen around here.
Neighbors we spoke with off camera say they're still struggling to understand what happened. One man who says he knows Pirza personally and has hunted with him before described him as a big outdoorsman and said he was shocked by the allegations. Pirza is now facing charges including causing a catastrophe, reckless endangerment.
Hey, well, now his whole family's going to be living in the outdoors. Oh!
And disorderly conduct. Court records also show his wife planned to seek a protection of abuse order following this incident. Pirza is due in court for his preliminary hearing June 9th. Reporting in Buffalo Township, Butler.
Hold on. Let's see. Can we have another couple stories here, guys? This.
It was an emotional morning in a Muskegon County courtroom as
She's wearing leather? Like, what's this about?
a woman learned her sentence for hitting a woman.
She can get it, though. She has that Midwest look and those, hay baling shoulders,
and killing her and leaving the scene. Chantel Blackman was charged in the death of 48-year-old Mecca Orr in October. 13 Your Side's Kelly Lichter was in the courtroom as she was sentenced.
Even though Chantel Blackman was sentenced to the...
She can get it, too. She looks like Alicia Silverstone. Right, guys? Look at that. Look at that, guys. I'd smash,
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can start a leaf blower.
high end of her guidelines, the prosecution says that is not enough. For Latoria Orr, the sentence for the woman who hit and killed her sister does not fit the crime.
How could you leave her on the side of the road? She wasn't trash. You just left. I have to stop if I even hit an animal.
She's a dunderheaded BW dunce. Like, what do you expect? You guys, you would think that B-dubs would know more about B-dubs than anyone else.
My morals would not let me keep going.
Then 23-year-old Chantel Blackman was driving near Hackley Avenue and Reynolds Street in Muskegon Heights last October when she hit 48-year-old Mecca Orr, who was crossing the street in her motorized wheelchair. Blackman allegedly dragged Mecca in her wheelchair for a block before driving off. Mecca's aunt spoke on behalf of her mother, who died 5 days after her daughter.
I pray that the court show the same disregard for life and keep you behind bars as long as legally possible.
The prosecution echoed the family's sentiment about a high penalty for Blackman, but acknowledged that the law has a low penalty for the charge. Blackman did apologize to Mecca's family.
Pray that all of you can find it in your heart one day to forgive me, as I have asked God for forgiveness.
But Judge Annette Smedley agreed that the guidelines...
Jeez. Oh, boy. That... Guys, that's a god awful looking woman right there. You guys know who she looks like, dude? You know who she looks like? Guys, she looks like Carrot Top. Guys, she looks like Carrot Top, dude. Oh no, look at that. Look at this guy right here. That's who she looks.
Do not.
Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think. Yeah, guys, she looks like Carrot Top. Oh no. Look at that, guys.
Justify the life lost in this case.
It's not justice. You drug a lady in a wheelchair for a whole block.
Sentencing Blackman to 2 to 5 years in prison with around 7.5 months credit for time served.
Blackman will also have to serve a separate federal sentence for.
Okay, guys, and then we'll do one more story here, and then we'll get into the topic. Here we go.
Only on CBS 6 this morning, we're hearing from a driver who says he was rear-ended by a state trooper. And yes, he says he caught the whole thing on his dashboard camera, the rear-facing one, obviously. Our Quinn Alexander, he spoke with him at the intersection where this happened.
It's a dash camera video that's gone viral, showing a New York State police trooper colliding with the car in front of him right here at this Albany intersection just a week ago. I spoke to the driver, who tells me due to the lack of accountability from the trooper, the injuries sustained during the collision, and the damages to his car, he's considering legal action.
Good. I got off the Northway. I took the left-hand turn. I slowed down. The trooper was not paying attention at all and just slammed into the back of my car.
Benjamin Heiserman recounting the moments leading up to a state police car rear-ending him and the interaction that followed.
He got out of his car and then not even asking if I was okay or I'm sorry.
In a video shared exclusively with CBS 6, the trooper can be heard saying he was attempting to pull Heiserman over, but his lights remained off until—
Yeah, right.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Come on.
After the collision.
You were going so take my registration out of the envelope and give me everything else back.
You avoided a lane change over there. You were trying to get away from me.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to get into the turning lane.
We reached out to state police on Friday about the collision. In a statement, they say, quote, no injuries were reported and no citations were issued. Heiserman saying he was injured.
My ankle joint, my shoulder, my back.
A U.S. Army veteran and father to an 11-year-old daughter, Heiserman says he can't afford health insurance and will struggle with the medical bills.
I emailed back asking how we were going to go about paying for damages, how we were going to go about with the medical bills. And
get yourself a dash cam, guys. Get yourself a dash cam. Hey, look at this, guys.
Okay, a new milestone.
This is for all you guys who live in California, man. This is for all you guys who live in California.
Making it harder to make it in the Bay, especially in San Francisco, where rent is at an all-time high. I want to bring in our business and tech reporter, Scott Budman. Big jump, because especially after COVID, it was really low, the rent.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the city is better, things are greater, and the rent is higher.
It's so true, Jessica. You know, the city has been pricey for a while, post-COVID, as you say, but we reached a new level today. San Francisco now giving New York a run for its money when it comes to rent. The San Francisco AI boom hitting renters harder than ever in their wallets.
If you're going to San Francisco, don't worry about flowers in your hair. Just make sure you have a lot of money. The average rent here, now $4,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment.
That's like
3 mortgage payments for certain people.
Well, not around here, but the spread between rent in San Francisco and San Jose has never been wider.
San Francisco isn't just expensive; it's like a clear national outlier right now.
$3,400 for a friggin' 1-bedroom, guys.
Bay Area rent tracker Zumper says it's all about the SFAI boom. Companies like OpenAI and Anthropic hiring and paying big salaries.
And that's brought thousands of high-wage workers into a city with very little new housing supply, as we know. And rents have really been feeling the upward pressure.
Guys, you know what's hurting this a lot is places like California, Washington State. It's impossible to build new housing. It's impossible because of all the regulation. So now you have a whole bunch of people competing for these apartments.
Sure.
But if you're not in AI,
It's very hard to keep up with it. You know, everything's skyrocket high. I don't know how a lot of people are even surviving.
Jose Campos is surviving by teaming up.
Both people living in the household have to work, sometimes all 3 people in the household, right? I mean, my rent is $3,700 right now.
Yeah, it's survival at this point.
Yeah, you know, we talked about the spread between rents in San Francisco and San Jose. San Jose in the South Bay has remained steady over the last year, whereas San Francisco is up about 20 or 25%. There's more inventory in San Jose. Some complexes even saying they're cutting rent back just a little bit as parts of the city slow down.
Okay, San Francisco suddenly so high. What's going to happen now? Because we keep talking about this AI invasion.
Yes, the AI companies are here. They're hiring. They're paying big salaries, but I don't think we've seen the peak. We talk about Anthropic and OpenAI, both very close to going public, which turns the stock options into money, actual liquid money. And so you're seeing a lot of people right now who may be living in apartments who are about to get a whole lot wealthier and can maybe afford some of those homes. Some of the people that are in
buying some real estate, yeah.
Yes, and so
guys, let's get to the topic here, right? You know, because guys, we all know that these chicks who go to college nowadays, guys, we all know what they're out there doing.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
Guys, you are better off dating a chick who's on fries at Chick-fil-A than a college chick, you know? I'm dead serious. And guys, here, let's touch on this. Guys, anyone who wants to call in, guys, just hit the StreamYard link. So guys, as someone who went to undergrad and grad school, I can say, guys, everyone's banging it and clanging in college. Everyone, okay? That's just the way it works. You know? Well, not everyone. There are some Poindexters and some Biggins, but even the Biggins get some, right? Guys, Dev says he's heard of that before, women going to be a BYU for an MRS degree. Guys, an MRS degree means that a woman goes to college to specifically meet a man and get married. Guys, there's nothing wrong with that. Back in the day, that's what a lot of women went to college for. They would major in English or something. I don't want to say useless, because useless degrees really didn't start until the 2000s, because I don't see an actual strategy of back in the day. If you're like a woman in the 60s, 70s, the 80s, you didn't want to work, so you go to college, right? You spend the first year or two, obviously banging and clanging, right? You know, banging Chad, Tyrone, Gavin the artist, and then right around junior and senior year, you start hanging out around the med school, around the engineering school, around the law school, and batting your eyelashes, and then some Poindexter marries you, and you just move on down in life. That's what smart chicks did, okay? Now, these idiotic broads, they'll go to college, get all this debt, major in something useless, and then waste their prime years that they could actually be finding a high-earning guy, letting friggin' Nug hit up the club, and then they have a bastard kid. Guys, I don't knock anyone's hustle. Older women were actually smart enough to play the long game. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. They would play the long game. These idiotic broads now, no. Absolutely insane. Why? Waylon says, did you see that? A female comedian that claimed to have a master's degree, and the guy in the crowd called her out. She had, but just because she know what copper and what mining was, doesn't mean she had a master's degree. I would say that means she really did have a master's degree. Guys, people who go to college now have less actual practical knowledge than ever before. Put a 1 if you agree, right? You know? So I would actually say that confirmed that she did go to college, because she knows nothing about the real world. She knows nothing about the economy. She's never met a blue-collar person in her life who her dad didn't call over to fix something, right? So, guys, here we go. Okay, so, guys, women in college may engage in casual sex for several reasons. May, right?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Including physical gratification, the search for emotional connections, and the exploration of their sexuality within the prevalent hookup culture. This is driven by peer influence and the transition to newfound independence. Isn't it funny, guys, how women's independence always involves banging a bunch of dudes, right? Sexual autonomy. Research shows that many college women actively seek physical pleasure, emotional gratification, and a sense of sexual empowerment. I wonder where that came from, right, guys? These dunderheaded goofball feminists.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Hookup culture. College environments often foster a hookup culture where non-committed sexual encounters are normalized, expected, and frequently discussed among peers. Guys, whose fault is pickup culture? Is hookup culture? Men or women? Guys, let me know who you think. Moving away from home allows young adults to experience what their identity, desires, and boundaries. That's how is moving away from home mean the first thing that you do is let a bunch of guys shoot up the club. Relationships seek many women engage in casual encounters with the hope that they will transition into committed, exclusive relationships. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's hookup cold. Now, guys, look at this. This a chick. Oh, they deleted the whole thing. I was very sexually promiscuous in college. I think it's now affecting my life. You think? Hold on. Let's see. All right, here we go, guys. Look at this. Feeling guilty about my promiscuous college years. And guys, this is from Reddit Black Ladies, right? Of course.
Well.
A lot of it stemmed from my low self-esteem from childhood and being naive, and believing that guys genuinely like me. I lie to some family members and tell them that I'm a virgin because I don't want them in my business, and now they praise me for it. The guilt eats me up inside. So she tells her family members that she's some virgin, but instead she was letting all these guys. So first of all, why is your family in your business? Tell them to mind your P's and Q's. Also, no hate, but I think you still suffer from low self-esteem. I do still have low self-esteem. I moved back home and refuse to go back on Hinge. I have to reset. I recently dated a psychopath who says he'd prefer if I was a virgin. Please. Look at that. Look at this. I say this with all the love, and I want you to hear me. Body count doesn't matter. Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run on muck.
Absolutely insane. You guys see how women gas each other up, guys? You see how unrealistic these broads are? Look at, guys, the only way that I would believe that a chick was a virgin now is if she was from like the Middle East or something. I'm dead ass. If she was probably about 18 to 21 and she was from like Saudi Arabia or something. I'm dead ass serious, you know, or maybe from like, I don't know, maybe she ran away from like her Mormon community, you know. But those are the only ways that I would actually believe that a woman who's an adult is a virgin, you know. Don't date an insecure man who asks about body count. Look at that. What a joke. Oh, here you go, guys. Women 30 or over, do you regret having been promiscuous in college? She says, I'll just flat out say it. I'm 20. I'm single. I party every weekend. The panties come off at least once a week, but 2 to 3 times is typical for me. Ugh. Look at that, guys. Yuck. Look at that.
That's nasty.
What I'm thinking is, will I eventually regret it? I don't have any regrets now. I think it's hypocritical how guys can do what they want, but women are judged. If you're a woman and you're a bit older, if you're 30 or 90, you slept with a lot of guys, did you end up regretting it? This chick says, I do. See? See? Wait, Laughing Man says you disagree. With what? Guys, the only way, guys, imagine a black woman, a white woman, an Asian came up to you who was like 24, 23 and up and said that they were a virgin, you would laugh. But if there was some chick who like immigrated from like Morocco, you know, where like, guys, you know, the whole V card thing, I mean, if you have premarital sex in those areas, oh boy, bad things can happen. So those are the only people that I would actually believe. She says, it's not like I sit around regretting this every day, but it crosses my mind that I wish that I had done stuff. I also have a teenage daughter, and I hope daily that she makes better decisions than I did. And there you go, guys. Oftentimes, guys won't do what, okay. A lot of times we haven't done the stuff that we would hope our sons didn't do. You know what I'm saying? We'll do one more, guys. And then we'll move on here. Look at this. What was your college sex relationship like? Freshman year, several hookups, blah, 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 blah. All these chicks are all 304s. She was 2,000 miles from home, experimented with sex, and had friends with benefits relationships. There you go, guys. There you go. And these women, they're proud of this. They think that this is a good thing. What a joke, guys. What a joke. All right, guys, let's move on. Look at this. Look at this, guys. 1 second. So, guys, there's all kinds of like Friggin' herp, derp, and high five breakouts in college. Look at this. Oops.
She's about to kiss my ass. Say, whoa, let me see your test results. She has the audacity to look at me like I'm crazy.
Rutgers ranked number 5 in STDs, guys. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. Guys, how pissed off. Look at this. You guys notice that Arizona State was number 1? And guys, we're going to get into Arizona State here in a second. Okay? Guys, Arizona State is going viral because
and it's like the capital of the country.
Yeah, ASU.
Yeah.
Still a prominent STD. I
In
bet
Arizona, it is.
Really? Just in Arizona? It's contained itself?
I guess so.
Disgusting.
Like ASU, scary college.
You could just go out there and get.
I guess so. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like the capital. Of
Yeah, guys. So, guys, the sniffles, the sniffles is all over ASU. Disgusting. Disgusting, guys. Disgusting. Like, why? Disgusting, guys. Look at this.
Wait, did you have chlamydia or syphilis in college? I can't remember. I was just telling a story to a group. When you were being like a lot last night, you really don't get anxiety? How much would, could, would? I love how expressive you are. You don't get Botox, do you? Would you want me to tell?
Disgusting.
I have STI news.
Welcome to Maya's STI Corner.
A few days ago, the CDC released their most up-to-date data on STIs and STI counts. And this is data from 2024. So when we're looking at overall trends, we want to see what's increasing, what's decreasing. The great news is that the overall counts of bacterial STIs, which include syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia, are going down. For the 3rd consecutive year, they're going down, which is great because we've had an STI epidemic. The numbers of bacterial STIs were increasing for several years up until around 2021, and then they started to decline. And we have seen this pattern continue. Now, the concerning thing is that congenital syphilis, which is when a pregnant person passes syphilis down to their baby.
A pregnant person, guys. And that's why you don't go to college. Okay? Disgusting, guys. Absolutely gross. Why? 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 Why would you bang and clang in college, guys? Why? Why? Ugh. Disgusting. Now, guys, here you go. Now, this chick right here, you guys will see her a couple times, right?
I never make talking videos, but I need to talk because why the heck is all of college based on hookups? Like, why can I not find like a genuine guy to like actually have a relationship with or like
Because all of the other chicks in college are letting dudes smash. This is what they don't understand. Guys, if all women said that we will not give sex away unless we're married, guess what? People would start getting married. That's just how it works. If all the chicks said that no nug nugs would get sex, there would be no nug nugs. That's just how it works.
even get to know? Like, okay, granted, I guess I do go to the University of Alabama, but like, I was not expecting it to be this bad. Like, I thought like, sweet Southern guy, like husband, like of course, like there's gonna be hoes, but I thought there would be good guys too. And I swear, either like I just find people I don't click with that are like good guys, but like our personalities don't match because like I'm still like fun and like to do stuff and like I don't know, I'm in a sorority and like all this stuff, but like I'm sorry, I don't want to go get with guys like that. And it just pisses me off because like
Guys, so she seems like a decent chick. She's pretty cute, you know. But guys, I mean, she's probably capping it. She probably, you know, was hooking up dudes right before she made this. This is the chick who's ruining it. Guys, watch this. This chick right here is the other chick's problem. Watch.
Everyone is so surprised when I tell people that I've hooked up with 110 people in a year. I'm like, yeah, that's impressive. But like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. All you have to do is lower your standards and have no other social life. You too can be like me. Everyone is so surprised.
110 people in a year. Guys.
That's nasty.
You gotta talk about a total skeezer, dude. And she's bragging too. Someone says, I don't think impressive is the right word. Someone says, no idea why you need to shout this from the rooftops. Someone says, might as well get paid for it. Oh! Someone says, the last 100 guys, they're just stirring the pot. Someone says, any one of them more than once. Look at that. Someone says, inspirational. Yeah, right. Look at that, guys. What a skeezer, dude. Look at, and guys, let's look at this chick. This is her. Hold on. This is her, guys. How desperate do guys gotta be, man? How desperate do you have to be, guys? You know? 110 guys in a year. In one calendar year, guys. What a joke.
I feel like I make myself look like a fool trying to like be good and like not do stuff. And guys won't like give you the time of day if you don't want to hook up with them, which I'm like, that's fine with me because I wouldn't want to be with those kind of guys. But then everybody says like, oh my gosh, like it'll get better. Like it's freshman year, like give them a year. Sorry, I don't want to be with those guys if they didn't have enough self-control freshman year to actually like control their body and mind enough to be an actual good guy and wait or like find a good girl. Like I don't want to be with guys who were just a hoe a year ago. Like no, like I want a solid guy who's like exercising self-control, who loves me, loves God, like cares about his self-worth, has self-respect, respects me. Like honestly, isn't that what everybody wants in the end? Doesn't everybody want to be like in a happy like relationship, like a marriage in the end? Like I'm sorry, you like getting with a different girl every night is not going to fulfill you. And if it does,
yeah, see, guys, you know, what does this mean? It means that she only goes after Chad, right, guys? All she does is go after Chad. She's going for the frat guys, and she's pissed off that frat guys are frat guys, and chatting is chatting, and Tyrone is Tyroning, right? She's going after the basketball players, the football players, all these guys. And she said, I'm not putting out. And you think that football Chad is going to put up with a broad who doesn't put out? Come on, man. Come on. What a joke. What a joke, guys. Come on.
Guys, I feel like we haven't chatted in a while. Fashion week is officially over. Ugh, I love this stuff, but when it gets in my eye, let's get ready for bed and talk about where I'm going tomorrow. Because apparently I can never allow myself even a day of rest. I'm going to Vegas. So as we know, I went to the University of Southern California, USC, and we actually did our frat formals to Vegas. I don't know if this was like a normal thing to have an away frat weekend, but we did ours in Vegas, which was probably cool if you were over 21, but I was under 21 the first time I went. But the way it works is you get taken by a guy. And men ruin everything, as we know. So I'm just kidding. There are great ones out there. The concept of this really freaks me out. Basically, a guy takes you to Vegas, they pay for your hotel room, whatever, and you are not obligated to give them anything except for a cooler that you buy, paint by hand, and fill with alcohol, and your body, of course. Now, I didn't know that it was implied that you slept with them until I got to Vegas. I was like, I don't really want to, sleep with this guy. And someone's like, why did you come? And I was like, God forbid. A girl just wants to have a good time with her friends. What do you even mean? So this was news to me. I probably sound so idiotic.
You guys actually think that she didn't know what was going on, right? Shit. Guys, this is the thing. Back in the day, our mothers and grandmothers know that you don't accept anything from a guy who you're not related to or you're not interested in. Because men are expecting you to reciprocate. There are girls out there now saying that if a guy flies you out, you don't have to put out. It's like, if he paid for a plane ticket, what do you think he's flying you out there for? To talk about freaking chess and anime? Model airplanes? What are you talking about?
People who knew this at the time, the people who knew me at my school could attest. I was not sleeping around.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I was perhaps a prude, for lack of a better word. So I was shocked. I, of course, did not just sleep with this man because it was expected of me.
She just gave him a handski.
No. I just avoided him at all costs. We played a little cat and mouse, except I was never found. Me and this man never spoke after the trip. He was probably confused, but I was a little confused too, because I didn't know we were going into it like that. Anyways, be careful, girls. If you're invited on a frat formal, they might expect you to sleep with them, which obviously—
It's called a frat formal, you dunce. What did you think it was gonna be?
Doesn't mean you have to do it. I would have loved to have someone tell me this beforehand. There are so many experiences we have like this as young girls that really just shape us. Maybe I'm acting like a prude. I don't know.
I call that playing
I'm not just gonna
stupid, guys.
sleep with someone because he took me on a trip. Look, tomorrow I will be reclaiming Vegas on my own terms. We're staying at the Wynn, much nicer hotel. I'm not going with any weird, shitty man. I'm going with the girls, and I have a boyfriend that I can text before I go to sleep. Spirits are up, much better circumstances.
All right, guys. So let's get into the topic here. Check this out. Oops.
One trend that is just so disgusting to me is the one where boyfriends are posting their girlfriends and they're like, yeah, she's going to ASU. And they're posting their actual girlfriends. Yeah, we're doing long distance and she's going to ASU. And they know exactly what type of comments are going to be in the comment section. They're absolutely vile and disgusting. Just talking about that girl, talking about her body, saying that she's going to be ran through, saying some crazy shit. And this guy's just letting them dog on his girl in the comment section. And he knows that she's not going to ASU. It's a trend. It's a joke. But he's just letting them talk crazy about his girlfriend in the comment section. That's disgusting. For some internet likes, that's so gross. I don't know. It's just super disrespectful. And also, these girls are probably 17. They're applying to colleges. It's you're minors. Why are you letting people talk about your minor girlfriend?
Hold on, guys. Sorry, that was weird. Hold on. And it's funny because it's not like chicks don't do stuff for clicks all the time, right? You guys follow me on TikTok, Why did this sound mess up? Hold on, guys. One second here.
One trend that is just so crab. She's about your minor girlfriend being in the Boston Crab. She's in the walls of Jericho or whatever. I don't even fucking know.
The walls of Jericho, you dunce. Someone said your girl's gonna be in the walls of Jericho. Yo, that's hilarious. This girl's mad that a guy said something and she didn't even know what it means. How are you gonna get mad at an insult or something that you don't even know what it means, you absolute idiot.
You stupid woman.
What an absolute moron. Guys, wow, we're cooked when there's Asians that are this dumb. Oh! The walls of Jericho. Oh no.
Like this one, hello? 9,000 comments and they're all disgusting. I don't know, it's just gross. Like, y'all really gotta do better.
Look at this, guys. Someone says it's like this at every university. Someone says, God forbid the girl wants a future for herself. It's so misogynistic and making women feel bad for going to college for an education. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Guys, this is such cap. This is such cope. Come on, dude. What a joke. Here we go.
Maybe I'm being the friend that's too woke right now, but I find it so weird and sinister how women going to college has become synonymized with them being sluts. I've been seeing so many videos that are like girls posting their acceptances, like the bedspreads or whatever, and all the comments are like, oh, 50 bodies, she's gonna be ran through. That is
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Smith, Marky Mark, MS Best, Steve, have you guys been leaving comments on these girls' TikToks again? Guys, oh, guilty as charged, right? Oh! They're 304s, guys. 304s, period. I told you guys. These guys, oh, yeah, man. Like that Akash Singh guy. Oh, yeah, my girlfriend went through 4 years of college and she was a virgin. What a joke.
all you see. Like, that is such a common joke now. It used to just be ASU, but now it's like any college, any school. And it feels especially twisted because we're in a point in time where women are more likely to go to college than men. More women have degrees, more and more.
So they're more likely to be 304s, right, guys? Put a 1 if you agree. And guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit the super chat button. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for being here, you know, on a Monday. Guys, yeah, we'll do tattooed chicks tomorrow. Because a lot of these chicks, they regret their tattoos every single time, you know? And it's hilarious. Let's see. There we go.
More women are going to college. And now all of a sudden it's this big joke that women go to college just to sleep around, as if the men aren't whoring themselves out on campus too.
Now, guys, look, this chick misunderstands the fundamental intersexual dynamic. Dynamic. Men control access to relationships, and women they control access to sex. These women don't have to do anything to get sex. Men do, so it's not the same. Period. And guys, anyone who disagrees, I mean, call in, because you know and I know that this is true. A woman sleeping around is not the same as a man. A key that opens many locks is valuable. A lock that's opened by many keys is useless, right, guys? Look at this, guys. Someone says girls in school, sluts. Women in school, sluts. Women living alone, sluts. Roommates, traveling, makeup, who smoke, single, without children, without fathers, divorced, male friends, enjoy drinks, bananas, hot dogs, models, sluts. Right? Look at this. Guys, look, I'm gonna say, someone says, if a woman's all these, she's a slut, right? I'm gonna say, this is the most accurate comment on TikTok. Thanks so much for this. Laughing face post. Guys. What a joke. Look at that, guys.
Okay, we as a collective need to talk about what are they putting in the water at Arizona State University? Because why will I be scrolling on my For You page, see the literal prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life, and then go to their page and like look at their bio, it says Arizona State. Like multiple times a week this will happen. Like where, how? Like, is Arizona State just like the certified baddie spawning point? Like, what is in the water? What are we doing over there? Like, how? I've never seen an ugly person who goes to Arizona State. Like, what are y'all doing over there? Because like, I need the intel. I need to know what we're doing. Okay, we as a collective.
It's usually like any school that's in a place where it's really warm, you know, UT Austin, UT Dallas, University of New Mexico, Albuquerque, Arizona State. You see a lot of hot chicks. University of Alabama, University of Miami. Someone says, as a former ASU chick, I can confirm sunshine, no humidity, and endless med spas. Yeah. Beauty and aesthetic treatments everywhere. And they all come from rich families. Facts. No, this, guys.
As most of you know, I recently moved. When I got to my new apartment, I was organizing all my stuff and I found this gem. I started this journal after I went through a really rough breakup senior year of college. Basically, my entire hoe phase is documented in this journal. This is probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever created, and if anyone ever found this, I don't even know what I'd do. I would disintegrate. Go into fucking details about guys I was hooking up with, guys I had crushes on, and so I open it up, for the first time since I wrote this, and I see an entire page, a Bible, if you will, talking about how much I like this guy, how much he liked me and all the things we did. The next page, update. Well, that was fun while it lasted. As most of you know.
There you go, guys. And guys, how many SSRIs do you think this chick is on? Seriously, guys. Guys, what a joke. Look at this.
But look at all the stories.
Go on. What a joke. All these chicks.
What was hooking up like in college, and how is it different now that we live in the city?
Oh.
When I hooked up in like college, the walk of shame is like so bad. Maybe I just have a type and I just like frat guys.
I'm
trying
guys,
to
once again, when Asian chicks are doing this, we're cooked.
not be seen by all the other brothers. Like there's like a chef there and you're like, oh fuck, like I don't want the chef to see me. Like you're just walking out with like a frat t-shirt.
Oh my.
What a joke.
God.
Or a guy shotguns under 10 seconds. Wow. So when he gives the frat time, baby. What was hook?
Jesus. Guys, they always tell on themselves. It's up to you guys to be vigilant and not let these idiots, these morons, these goofballs in your circle, in your house, in your life, in your finances, guys. You cannot, guys. Cannot. Disgusting, guys. Disgusting. Why? Absolutely gross. Back to here.
What is the craziest thing you guys experienced here at Arizona State University?
See, look at this.
Found out my roommate.
Doesn't she look just like this chick? And no, it's not because she's Asian. They just look a lot alike. This is at ASU, you guys.
It was a man.
Oh, wait, how the hell does that work?
I don't know. Don't ask me how that was allowed. Anyone into the dorms.
All right, type shit. What is the craziest thing?
Arizona State University is the #1 party school in the nation, and sources are saying Fetty is.
This is Arizona State chicks, man. Look at that. Yeah, because all these chicks are staying home and doing their calculus homework, right? Please, come on.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What a joke, guys. Disgusting. Guys, these 304s they go to college just to bang a bunch of dudes. That's it. That's it. Because Lord knows they aren't majoring in anything worth a damn other than maybe nursing. You know? What a joke. What a joke. Look at this.
Oh, your girlfriend goes to ASU? Yeah, you lost her, bro. Oh my God, shut up. Are we genuinely 5 years old? Why are we shaming beautiful women for getting an education? Oh, she actually goes to Arizona State University. God forbid. Apparently, it's just a university of just every fucking pretty girl that just goes out to break up with their boyfriends and to cheat on them. That is not the case. They are going to get an education, and I'm sorry that every single beautiful
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
girl goes to ASU. I'm sorry about that. So what about all the men that purposely go to ASU because they know that there's pretty girls there? Just because a girl is pretty doesn't mean she's easy. Doesn't mean that she's in a sorority that she wants to get with you. It doesn't mean that. You know, you should be praising her for actually going to get an education more than you will ever do because you're too busy posting up online with your purple truck. Oh, look at this new upgrade I got. And that's every single account that I see personally. Oh, you're
Yeah, so guys, she's mad. She's mad because guys are telling the truth. Someone says, my girlfriend's going to ASU next year, and this made me feel 10 times worse. Damn. Look at that, man. Guys, this chick's whole presence as of late has been talking about the whole, it's sexist to say that chicks go to ASU are all whores. But it's true, you know? Look at this.
Master,
I'm cracking.
Watch.
how many bodies you cracking this semester?
I'm cracking none because me and my boyfriend are long distance.
Long distance?
Yeah, right.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yes, we are long distance.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
1,800 miles.
Oh, he's a strong man. He's a strong man.
He's a strong man. He's good.
Listen, buddy.
Put the hand on the shoulders. Listen, buddy.
Buddy, I believe in you. I believe in you too. I believe it'll work out. If not, I can't wait to come back to this video.
Me too.
Come get ready with me while I talk about my personal opinion and experiences of ASU as a freshman. I'm going to start off a little controversial, but I don't think ASU is a party school to the degree that people like to say it is.
Now, guys,
I've been at
hold on.
ASU while being single.
Now, she is correct, and I looked this up, right? Because there are schools like hold on, let's go here. This guys, top party schools. UC Santa Barbara makes sense. Florida State, that makes sense. Tulane, USC. Makes bigger. Oops. USC. Number 5, University of Wisconsin, Madison. University of Alabama. Syracuse. I didn't expect that. University of Georgia makes sense. Howard. Well, I mean, come on. That makes sense, right? University of Illinois. I didn't know that either. West Virginia. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do out in Morgantown but party. You know what I'm saying? Penn State. University of Mississippi. University of Colorado Boulder. Now, guys, I had heard this. I had heard that University of Colorado Boulder's party school. Clark. Never heard of it. University of Dayton. Well, there's nothing to do out in Dayton, right? Ohio, was it Ohio? The University of Miami. I thought that this would be higher up. I honestly did. Indiana and Bloomington? Really? Ohio State, Florida A&M. A lot of these are big sports schools. San Diego State. Michigan State makes sense. University of Michigan and Texas Southern. Yeah, guys. So ASU is not even really in the top 30. But that doesn't mean that the chicks aren't 304s. You know? Because you can do a lot more. Because they can actually just be 304ing for no reason. You know? So let's go back here, guys.
And having a boyfriend, and I feel like there's definitely like parts where it's like you can like party a lot if you want to, but I feel like not that many party as much as you would think. And also there's a lot of reasons as to why you can't party as much. First off, the dean of our school has been like trying for I don't know how long, but at least like while I've been here, to get rid of the like perception that ASU is a party school. So I feel like there's a lot of regulations and like things that he has done to prevent us from partying or like kind of like going out and doing like college life. And having friends at other colleges, I feel like they have such more of a party like atmosphere than we do, but you wouldn't know that unless you went here. Okay, the frat parties, they're fun, but they're not at all like what you would expect a normal frat party to be like, just because we don't have like normal frat houses. So all the parties are like at like satellite houses. I think it is so weird how ASU doesn't have all the majors on one campus. I mean, the campus, like the main campus itself is already really big.
They did that on purpose. Guys, I wonder if ASU had some scandal. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, guys, look. So there was a major scandal. Was it Sigma Alpha Epsilon? They had a hazing scandal. So they have a culture of bad stuff going on. That's why they probably moved the fraternity off the campus. And they figure having these fraternities all on campus, once again, the frat guys fight each other, right? Bad things happen, so they just try and stop it from going on.
In Phoenix, that like if you're really serious about like going to school, like where like you can find like the best connections for work, I feel like ASU surprisingly is a really good option.
Blah, blah, blah.
Things that are normalized at ASU that will literally send anyone into a spiral. Number one is literally doing drugs normal here. But you would be surprised how many times I've walked into a party and I see someone ripping. Like, people have no shame and honestly very sad. Going off of that is completely normal to go out literally Tuesday through Saturday. I honestly don't know how people do it, but they do.
Yeah, right. She does it too.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You guys, look at all this makeup they put on, right? Makeup, hair stuff, birth control, SSRIs, alcohol, weed, come on.
Is Influencer University. I came here, I actually was shocked that literally everyone has 10,000 followers. Kind of adding on to that, everyone is literally beautiful here. All the girlies are so stunning. Is it completely normal to walk around in your bikini on campus and like around campus? Since it's literally summer here all year round, like everyone just like tan. And obviously like dages, people go out in bikinis. Another thing is that literally scooters will take you out. It's so normalized on campus and they go so fast. It is actually terrifying. Some things at your school that would send me into a spiral. Things that are normalized at ASU that will literally send anyone into a spiral.
Guys, see? Guys, if you had a daughter, yes or no, would you send her to a college like ASU? Guys, would you even send her off to college, period? I sure wouldn't. Yeah. Marky Mark's like, none of these idiots have a real major,
Why do men get so sensitive as soon as you start commenting on one thing that they have actually said that was offensive? I was standing up for ASU girls because they literally get called sluts for anything they do because they go to ASU and they're simply going to college to get an education. First and foremost, I had an NFL player tell me to put the fries in the bag and ratioed me. Number two, I got called a skin flute prodigy, which genuinely, what the fuck made you even think of that? Number
skin flute prodigy.
I don't attend ASU. I have a boyfriend and I go to LSU. I got told to KMS. I got told your boyfriend definitely doesn't love you. Your boyfriend probably fucking hates you. I'm praying for your boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend are perfectly fucking fine. How
yeah,
about that?
right.
Also,
Yeah, right. He's probably at ASU smashing chicks
The
now.
lie detector determined that was a lie.
so why the hell would women put themselves thousands and hundred thousands of dollars in debt just to go hook up with men? Are we this stupid? Are we
Yes, they are. Yes, they are that dumb, guys. That's free to succeed and they're free to fail, guys. And 99% of the time, they choose to fail. That's just how it works, guys. They're free to fail.
It's dumb. No. And also, if a girl wants to go hook up with a guy, why do you give a shit? Because guess who's also consenting? The man on the other side. Does no one want to hate that, though? What about the man that has 400 bodies, but the woman that has 10? Why are we going to shame the woman, but not the man? Make it make sense. Okay. Why do men...
The chick, like her whole identity online is talking about this crap. She's just mad. She's just mad that the women that she shows out
How many more
are just whores. You know, they're 304s. That's all they are. Guys, this is why you never, ever, ever, ever defend women. Ever. Ever. And here's the thing. These women know. They know for a fact that women are just horrible people. But the sisterhood is so strong that they still feel like they have to defend them. Here you go, guys.
My pros and cons for going to Arizona State University. I saw other people making videos like this because seniors are starting to commit to colleges right now, so I thought I'd give my input. I put everything on this list that I could think of. Okay, so first up is weather, and this is kind of both a pro and a con. The weather in Arizona mostly year-round is really nice. You can basically go to the pool or tan anytime you drive out from like big. That being said, it does make Rush a little bit more competitive, but I ended up at a house I really like, and I'm sure you will too. I feel like ASU always has a lot of different events going on, especially in the MU, where you can just like walk through and get like free stuff at booths, which is kind of fun. It just makes it entertaining and gives you something to do. Especially during Welcome Week, they have a lot of that stuff. But if you're an incoming freshman, you have what's called Inferno Fest. So it's like a big welcome concert, and they normally get a pretty big artist to play at it. This year we got BB Money. I didn't really know who he was.
Greg, your camera's on, so I'll bring you up. But just, I don't know if you want to keep your camera on or not. So I'll bring you up. Greg, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up? Man, I'm from Houston, and I deliver DoorDash on the side. You know, that was my trip to Mexico when I go on vacation, and I was delivering DoorDash to a Houston Christian University. Or back to University. It's all 59. You know, when I drop off the food, man, these chicks are basically naked running around the dorm.
So, Greg, Greg,
they have no bra.
Can you come closer to the microphone, Greg? Or if you have Bluetooth in your car, put it on your car. But come closer to the microphone as we can hear you. Because say something.
Hello? How about, is it better now?
Better. Here, can you repeat the story?
Oh yeah, I'm from Houston, and I went to Houston Baptist University or Houston Christian University. It's home of the Huskies, something like that. And I went to the dorm and dropped off the food. These chicks, they're basically naked in the dorm, really? And yeah, they have no bra. You know, they're basically, you know, they're topless. And like coming out of the shower stuff, and they could care less if you're looking at them. They could care less.
Damn.
And I told my buddy at the time, "Hey man, you won't believe that crazy thing happened to me." Like what? Hey man, I want you to drop off food at that college, and man, they were basically naked. I gave them their food, and I mean, I'm not gonna be a weirdo about it. Yeah, they look nice. They're in their prime years, and yeah, there were like 2 of them. And then the dorm was like 6 other chicks. I'm like, man, they're so liberal with it. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
It's just like, and I told him, hey, man.
But
I'm sorry, say that again.
But Greg, here's the thing that they don't get: 97% of dudes are good dudes. Like you're a good guy who was doing his job and dropped off the DoorDash, right? There's that small percentage of animals, right, who would have saw that and done something bad. You know what I'm saying? And this is what people don't get. This is what these girls don't understand. When us guys leave the house, we try and mitigate risk. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't go to dangerous areas. We don't go to crazy places. But women want to try and go anywhere that they want, do whatever that they want, and not have any bad outcomes at all. Matter of fact, here, Greg, guys, check this out. Well, first of all, guys, look at the screen. It says universities are slut factories. These chicks put a sign. It says, "Our daddies blow money so we can blow you." Look at that. But guys, here, let me know if you guys agree with this guy right here. All right, here, check this out. Watch.
Infuriates me more than the girls who would rather pretend that the world is perfect as opposed to preparing for the worst case scenario. And I say this because I'm on a walk right now and it's pretty late at night, and a girl just walked by me with headphones in her ears, completely glued to her phone screen. Like, I understand that the chances of something bad happening to her are really low, but still, how delusional do you have to be to think that that's a good idea? I'm a guy that typically has a weapon on me, and I would never do that. And the part that's so weird is that the girls are the ones who are the most delusional about how dangerous the world is, and yet they're the first ones to admit how dangerous the world is. Like, they'll get drunk around a bunch of guys that they don't know. Bro, I would never do that. Or they'll wear revealing clothes to a place where they know that the guys have bad intentions.
Yep.
Bro, I'm not going to wear nice jewelry when I know that the guys have bad intentions. Or the one that's so infuriating is that they'll pick a fight with a guy who's just clearly insane. You'll be like, "Hey, it's not worth it, stop." And they'll continue the fight. Or the one, this actually happened to me recently. We were walking through a city that we weren't familiar with, and it told us to take this cut through an alley. And in the alley, there was a guy who was clearly up to no good. He was clearly on drugs, homeless. And I was like, you know what, let's go to a different place. Let's go find a different way to go through. And she said, "No, you're just being racist," and tried to walk through that alley anyways. Like, they live in this delusional land where they just want to pretend that the world is perfect, and yet they very evidently realize that the world isn't. Nothing infuriates me more than the girls who...
Guys, what do you think, right? Absolute truth. Guys, how many times have you been like somewhere with a chick that you were either on a date with, or it was one of your friends' girlfriends, and it's just absolutely insane. Guys, I was in I forget where I was, but it was New Year's. And these chicks were drunk and yelling at each other, fighting like, "Ah, man." One of them told her friend to F off and just ran out in the middle of traffic. Because women have no sense of danger, of violence, or anything. They want to be able to go wherever they want, whenever they want, and not have anything bad happen to them ever. Us guys know that, look, there's certain places that you don't go because it's dangerous. There's certain people that you don't talk to because, you see, guys, I am black. And if I'm walking in downtown DC and there's 6 big black dudes at 2 in the morning, I'm crossing the street. That's just how it works, man. In the same way that there was 7 or 8 big white biker guys, I'm crossing the street, man. That's just how it works. Situational awareness. Person says they view the world as a kindergarten classroom. Someone says they always say men need to be better and be held accountable. Like, yes, I agree with them. But the fact is, there will always be men that'll hurt them. Facts. So there's no truer words have ever been spoken. Guys, like, I'm 6'5", 230, and I actively avoid walking alone at night and will get a pew as soon as I'm 21. This is the real world. Being 6'5" is not going to stop a bullet or a knife. Facts. So it's entitlement. They're raised to be entitled to protection by the men in their vicinity. Someone says these are the same types of chicks that'll walk out in the middle of the road and not look and get hit. Look at that. What a joke. I don't get it, guys. I don't. So, anyways, guys, that's a little break there, you know. But let's go back here. Check this out, guys. I think we stopped with here you go.
I really want to talk about the things that nobody tells you about ASU because I really
You guys
feel like
notice that all these ASU chicks have a look to them? They all look like
this
this.
place is just a social experiment to the rest of the country. And I've been here for 3 years, so I really
Guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit the super chat button. It's the best way to support the channel. Like, subscribe, and super chat, guys. I really appreciate that. I really, really, really do. Let me do this real quick. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay.
really feel like I've just seen everything to the full extent. Okay, number one, this place is literally like influencer university, and I love it because that's what I do. But it's really interesting and definitely different from anywhere that I've ever been in the fact that like everybody has followers. Like even all the sororities have at least like 20, 30K. There's constantly influencer events that everybody goes to because like the brands know that this place is kind of notorious for that. I feel like ASU is low-key like the LA of college. Just because like everywhere you look, everybody has like a platform or followers. It's very normalized here. And it's great if that's something that you want to get into because there's like zero judgment here for trying it. Okay, 2, you will see the prettiest girls that you have ever seen just stepping foot on campus. I don't know what it is about ASU. It is a hotspot for the baddest bitches. I grew up in Scottsdale, so I grew up around a lot of pretty girls. But if you come from like a smaller town, it's definitely going to be a huge culture shock. The ASU effect is so real. I don't know what it is. Like I swear.
Guys, the ASU effect is the same as what happens when guys like us go to Brazil or go to Eastern Europe or go to Colombia. Guys, this chick, I mean, she's a pretty girl, but this chick is average in Brazil. This chick is average in Colombia. And all you guys that have traveled, I really need you to chime in here. This is like, if you go to Medellin, I mean, this is, except they have big booties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, like chicks, see the rest of the United States, they're a bunch of biggins, right? Which makes them mid. But guys, this is average in Brazil.
By the time everyone hits like junior or senior year, like you walk out like a supermodel. Boys here are really scary. I remember in high school, everyone saying, oh, like wait till college, the boys will get better. It probably goes like downhill coming to ASU. If you think about it, these boys are in like 20-year-old boy wonderland. They're surrounded by the prettiest girls with unlimited alcohol and like zero parental guidance. So if there's a time for these boys to be like the craziest versions of themselves, it's right now. So you will hear some of the most heinous shit from these boys. I mean, the girls too, but I feel like these boys just get like thrown into this world and they just don't know how to act. So I come home for winter break and have the craziest stories to tell. Okay, everyone here is like naked. Like it's very normal to be like walking down the street and you see like a group of girls in bikinis, like someone in a sports bra and booty shorts walking to like the gym.
Told you guys, 304s, right? You guys thought I was lying. You know? Can you imagine that you send your wholesome daughter off to ASU? She comes back a total dunderheaded 304, guys. How pissed would you be? Well, here, all right, here we go. Guys, question for you. Would you rather have your daughter come home a dunderheaded influencer looking 304 or a blue-haired, bull-ringed, lesbian-looking broad? Number 1 or number 2, guys? Would you rather have her come home a 304 like this or a non-binary, Kamala Harris voter? That's a good question. Secret says number 2? Really? Guys, no. I actually think that I'd rather have number 1 than number 3. I mean, than number 2. With the bull ring of the non-binary, the hating capitalism. Because guys, look, they're gonna be 304s either way. You guys don't think that the blue-haired lesbian looking chick hasn't banged Gavin and all these Che Guevara shirt wearing dudes before they decided to be lesbians? I think that I'd rather have my daughter end up like this chick here, because look, she doesn't have any tattoos. You know, she's obviously on some type of head meds, right? But guys, both options, right? But guys, I would rather have her look like this, having banged a bunch of dudes, because then she could probably still be successful than these other chicks we see with the bull rings and the tattoos and the shaved heads and all this other stuff. But hey, Eviletti, hey, look, that's fine. But I don't see, and guys, I'm not trying to defend 304. Or what I am saying is, this. Guys, look at this. Look at this compared to some of the nasty friggin' things that we see in these super woke liberal colleges, right? I think this chick can still, at 26, 27, meet some Poindexter and try and win. But she doesn't have the bull ring. She doesn't have the stretched ears, right? She doesn't have the facial piercings, the tattoos on her neck. So I haven't heard her say anything about friggin' capitalism or Orange Man. So I would actually say that I would actually prefer number 1 over number 2 if someone held a gun to my head, right?
And I feel like this comes from the Scottsdale culture and because it's just so hot everywhere. But like you'll go out and everyone will be in like a micro mini skirt and like a bra top, and that's totally normal. Personally, I like it because the style here is phenomenal. Like the way that the girls dress here.
Marky Mark, thanks for the $10, man. He says thanks for the laughter. Hey, I appreciate that, man.
You are scaring the hoes.
Here is impressive. And it's so normalized. There's no judgment. Okay, in Greek life, everyone knows everything about everyone. This was not something I was expecting. Everyone told me like, oh, when you leave high school, like you'll leave that drama in the past. It's very unique here where like everyone knows everything and everyone knows everyone.
Hey guys,
everyone is
Greek life means sororities and all that stuff. And guys, we all know what sorority means.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
They should call them sororities. Oh!
It's connected in one way or the other. And everyone is just always in everybody else's business. Like you really can't keep anything on the down low here at all. Or at least I feel like that. Okay, the going out culture is absolutely insane. Like you'll go out and people will be like swinging from the vines, like doing the craziest, funniest shit, like being absolutely unhinged. And I feel like that's just very, very normal here. I feel like at some other schools, like everyone drinks, but it's more tame. Like here, it's just wild. Everybody is very unhinged, which personally, I think is hilarious.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Guys, until she comes across the wrong dude and gets SA'd. You guys see this? She thinks it's awesome. She thinks it's exciting until something wrong happens.
Makes the funniest stories. But my friends from like the East Coast or the Midwest always say like, yeah, this was something we were never used to. We are right next to Scottsdale and Phoenix, so you will find yourself on like the craziest side quests. There is everything to do here. There's frat parties, there's lakes, there's line dancing, there's crazy restaurants, there's insane clubs, there's
Look at this chick, guys. Look at this chick. Jesus. Look at this, guys. This is her and all of her 304 friends. This. But you notice how, like, I think she's in her early 20s. Guys, look at how old she looks. You guys notice how old all these girls look now? You know? I think she's like 21, 22. Look at how old she looks. Guys, she looks like an older woman who's trying to look young, right? Look at how old she looks. Does she look like a chick that's in her early 20s, guys? Because this also means she's got a lot of miles on her too. Oh! Guys, she's not mid. She's just common, right? Like she looks like the average. Like, okay, guys, she's a basic white chick. You guys know how like probably 4 or 5 years ago, this look when it was new, this chick stood out, but now all the girls look this way. So that makes her average because she's got the average look. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. All these chicks, man. How much freaking Bolivian marching powder do you guys think this chick and her 3 or 4 friends do? Look at that. Oh, that's the ugly one. Yeah, guys, look. All these chicks, they're all basic. They're all basic. And guys, if you go to places like the Czech Republic, Colombia, guys, these chicks won't even stand out. Okay? Ugh. The only reason why these chicks can say that they're above average is because we're in the United States. You know? Look at that. But I can tell you this, man. She's a Seattle 8, and that's sad. Really, 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 really sad, guys. You know? Look at that. Hold on, guys. Yeah, guys. That's how bad things are because girls are so big here. Now, guys, what's funny is that one clavicular guy, he goes to all these college campuses and he just, smashes all these chicks. Wow, watch this.
These 18, 19, 20-year-old girls who are sleeping with Clav on stream are going to regret that so much later in life because they're publicly defaming themselves. They're publicly showing themselves getting disrespected by a really controversial figure who is not well received by the general public. I'm not trying to slut shame or anything like that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because, guys, you know for a fact that if she ever met Clavicular in person, she would let him smash. I mean, guys, come on here. She's just mad.
It's just certain parts of your life are meant to be private. And if you Google your name and there's an 8-hour stream of you going out, partying, getting wasted, and letting yourself be seen by everyone in the entire world in that state, no one's going to want to date you, right? No one's going to want to hire you. And it's really sad because I think these girls probably think it's cool, probably think it's a fun story to tell, but they don't realize the long-term effects of that and that how that decision could impact them later in life, right? And these aren't just OF girls either. They're also girls, just normal college girls. And I don't know, I think it's quite sad. And yeah, it's just such a stupid decision to make. These 18.
I love living in the same neighborhood as the girls I went to college with, specifically the ones that were in my sorority, because I walk out as the girls and I see them in the...
Guys, TikTok does this, and I don't know why, but watch.
I love living in the same neighborhood as the girls I went to college with, specifically the ones that were in my sorority, because I walk out and then I see them in the street and they avoid me. They hide. They're so fucking weird. I love living in the same neighborhood as the girls.
I don't know why TikTok's being weird today, but guys, watch.
As a college girl who sleeps around a lot, let me tell you one thing, girl. I've been around town. I know a thing or two. And one thing about me is that I'm always getting when I go over to these motherfuckers' houses, which means that my breath would probably smell like alcohol. So I have your back. If you're like me and you're going out to the club and you don't want to have that breath tasting like alcohol or smelling like alcohol, all you do, it's like a perfume for your mouth. Imagine you pull it out, boom, there you go. Scent gone. Disappeared. It's literally a perfume for your mouth. Could you believe that? This has saved me on so many freaking nights. And I just want to help you girls out too, because I know that breath probably stank after going out. And girl, if you...
When no one tells you about Arizona State University, part 2, the things that I do not love about the school. I do not love stigma, especially online.
Sorry, guys. TikTok's being odd.
When no one tells you about Arizona State University, part 2, the things that I do not love about the school. The school has such a stigma, especially online, and I will tell you some of it is totally not true, some of it is. As always, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I can only speak on my experience. I'm sure there are plenty of other people out there who have had totally different experiences than me, but I am going to speak on my experience. Okay, number 1, this is not a place for relationships. Sorry, I know no one wants to hear that. In fact, this is probably the hardest place for relationships to survive. So if you're able to survive a relationship here, that is a fucking win. From my experience and from what I have known that other people have experienced, I tend to see people's morals kind of fly out the window when they come to ASU. Not everyone. There's some great people here. There are godly people here. There are very successful relationships here, but you're definitely
A
going to
lie
come
detector
across
determined that was a lie.
but you may. When no one tells you about Arizona State University, the most beautiful the things that I do not.
Hold on.
When no one tells you about Arizona State University, part 2, the things that I do not love about the school. The school has such a stigma.
Let me just start TikTok all over, guys. Hold on. But while we do that, look at this. Check this out, guys. So, guys, Meta laid a bunch of people off. Well, what's this?
The biggest Bay Area job losses in years. And this evening, we're getting a look at the potential ripple effect. Meta revealed in state filings it's laying off more than 3,000 workers in the region. The Menlo Park headquarters was hit very hard. According to the EDD, the tech company cut more than 2,200 jobs from its main office. And those losses are now causing some major concern for small businesses in the area. Drew Andre heard from one owner who counted on those customers.
All this table would be full with customers, full with clients. But as you see now, it's way, way less people coming in. And this is supposed to be our peak time.
The restaurants in downtown Menlo Park tell this story.
You can tell it's just not what it used to be.
Meta is the largest employer in Menlo Park,
Correct.
but a reliable source of business.
It was very much like it's our gold pot.
Or at least it was. Owner of Bistro Vita, Ali El Safi, says the days of packed lunch crowds and happy hours are gone. Every time he hears of more layoffs at Meta,
What goes through your mind?
Trouble.
The job cuts here in Menlo Park are impacting a wide range of positions, from engineers to product managers. And industry experts say these jobs targeted are different than previous layoffs.
This one is eliminating jobs at the higher end of that value chain. So it's about to get interesting. Some say surreal.
Meta is cutting 10% of its workforce to invest billions in artificial intelligence.
The day has arrived, and it's not Meta alone.
Oh, wait,
It's,
hold on.
10 or 12.
Someone says, University teacher speaking here. A few students arrive at 18, 19 as fully formed 304s ran through already. Damn. He's a professor. Check that out. Hey, thanks for that, man. Look at that here. Let's go back here, guys. Look at those SSRIs, guys. Oof. Look at that. Yikes, man.
Not everyone. There's some great people here. There are godly people here. There are very successful relationships here, but you're definitely going to come across a few moralless people. But you may have 1 or 2 or 3 horrible experiences. Okay, I don't know if you would call this a pro or a con, but the beauty standard here is very high end. I struggled with it a lot freshman year. I think me and all my friends struggled with it a lot freshman year. Like, you go from 0 to 100, you're surrounded by the most beautiful women, the most beautiful girls. The guys are really attracted here too, and every guy's like jacked. So the beauty standard as a whole, it's a little intimidating. Takes a second to adjust. Okay, my freshman year, admin did not give a shit about my living experience. Lived in a really crappy dorm that was cleaned maybe like once a month. My AC broke, my room flooded. It took them like 2 weeks to fix. I couldn't even get a hold of the housing portal. The boys' bathroom on my floor was flooded for like a week and a half straight, so they couldn't even shower. Living in the GLV my sophomore year was the best experience of my life, but my freshman year dorm was not taken care of, and as much as you complain, they really didn't do anything about it. You might take better care of the dorms now. I'm not sure, but at the time, no. And then on top of that, when you're an upperclassman, you're not living on campus anymore. The apartments around campus, you better have a bag saved up because they will take all of your savings. I'm talking like $1,500 to $2,000 monthly. I opted out of that. That's why I live in a house. As big of a school that ASU is, 72,000 people. Boy, it's a small world. It's a small world. Part of it has to do with being a part of Greek life, which there is 5,300 people in Greek life, but everybody's connected. It's so painful. Everybody's connected. You'll run into the same people 24/7, especially the ones you don't want to, and everybody knows your business, unfortunately. Everybody knows everyone's business. Like, there's a lot of drama here. I've asked my friends who live in like either East Coast or Midwest, and I'm like, is
is this type of environment normal for you? And they're like, not at all. The drama that goes on here is unlike anything I've experienced.
But that's because there's more chicks on campuses than there are dudes. And it sounds like ASU is, once again, didn't they just call it the influencer school, right? So that means it brings in the most narcissistic, dunderheaded broads there are. It's a lightning rod for SSRI addicted, alcoholic, social media types, right? And guys, once again, we might not have more narcissists than ever, but we have social media is encouraging narcissistic behavior, okay? You can have behavior triggers, you know? So for instance, you can have settings like, for instance, you can have perfectly, like, I don't want to say docile, but even-keeled guys go to prison. Let's just say you take like 20, 30, 40 guys that have always been even-keeled, stoic, put them in prison, it'll trigger those personality traits, and then that make them more aggressive, that make them, more, you know what I mean? It brings it out of them. Now, imagine society as a whole has been affected by this, by social media, by the media, by college and academia. It's pushing men and women towards acting like assholes, and it's really, really been pushing women towards acting in these solipsistic, narcissistic, emotional, aggressive, antisocial ways. That's just destructive to everything that they touch. Guys, it's pretty sad when I can say, as a whole, that the modern Western woman is completely useless, and there's no argument against that. They're completely useless. They're not even having kids. The one thing that they're put on this life in this world to do is to have children. They're not doing that. They're not paying taxes. They're not building or maintaining anything. So they're completely useless. And what's crazy is there's no argument against that. None. You cannot articulate anything that goes against that argument. They're not curing diseases. They aren't building homes. They aren't maintaining the power grid. They aren't discovering things. All they're doing is making these stupid studies in academia to create BS, to say that, women were the real hunters and the samurai were all women and Vikings were black, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
That the Native Americans were all two spirits and have 17 genders, and that it was the women that were out there fighting the white man when the Europeans came. It's a joke. It's not true. It doesn't make any sense. Matter of fact, I was on TikTok earlier today, and they're like, Native cultures were all matriarchies and blah, 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 blah. Let's just grant that all indigenous people to Native to North America were matriarchies, which they weren't, guys. They weren't. Because a matriarchy means that there's women in power, meaning that if time of war came, the soldiers would be female, the generals would be female, as well as the leader. Everyone thinks that because Queen Elizabeth was the queen, it was not a matriarchy. It was still a patriarchy because men were out there doing, keeping the peace, fighting off the barbarians. And guess what? If the men decided that they didn't want a queen, there wouldn't be a queen anymore. But let's just say that all Native cultures were matriarchal. Where are they now, Snowboard? Right?
Yeah,
cooked.
Cooked. They didn't last. Yeah. Every time we say cooked, what should they be? They should be cooking. That will prevent them from being cooked in so many things. It's serious.
Patriarchy is inevitable. Put a 1 if you agree that the default setting is patriarchy. And the fact that women and people think that there could be something other than that shows how stupid people really are. Because let's just say that you would actually find a way to make men either leave or have a thing where there's let's just say that there was, I don't know, Canada had a virus that wiped out 10% of, I mean, all but 10% of the men. Those men would still be in charge. But let's just say 5% of the men. And there was women in charge, and it actually was a matriarchy. Russia would invade them so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Like, guys, isn't that crazy? This is the most basic sense. This is like more basic than 2 + 2 is 4. Men protect society. Men run things. No men, women cooked. Period. That's how it works. And the fact that like the abundance we have in the West, we've made things so comfortable that women think that there's something beyond this. Like there's a way other than said situation. That's patriarchy. It's ridiculous. So, Red Door, that would mean that they were matrilineal. If the men were the warriors, that means that it's not a matriarchy because the men were in charge because they had the power. If the women were how the family and the tribes passed stuff down, that's matrilineal. But that's not a matriarchy because the men could throw the women in cages or teepees or whatever you guys had back then, and there's nothing that the women could do about it. And even then, that might have been just one tribe. But you can tell, guys, the Choctaw, the Creek, the Nisqually, right? They were patriarchal. So look at African tribes. You know, there are certain African tribes where they might have had nothing but queens, but there was nothing but men who were fighting off the Zulus and all that other stuff, you know? So
there's constant chaos. Everybody's connected or in one way or another. It's so freaky for such a big school. And I will say it's never boring. I will say that, but it gets draining after a while. Okay, about 70% of the year, the weather is absolutely perfect.
It's never boring because you're whoring. Oh!
You're 304ing.
Oh.
Yeah, but connected all right.
For that 30% at the beginning of the year, it's actual hell and it's a hazard walking around campus because of how hot it is. I've lived here my whole life and
Dude, Apex. Hey, man, how you been, pal? Long time no see, man. Good to see you.
Walking around campus like in August, September, like you have to like check your pulse. Yes, I called it Influencer University, which I still stand by because you walk on campus and are being interviewed by like some street TikToker within 2 seconds. Social media is so prevalent here. Personally, I do social media. I like that, but some people hate that. There's a lot of brand pop-ups. There's a lot of people literally TikToking on Palm Walk. It's beyond normalized here. Some people hate that. I don't mind that. Now, I posted about ASU every day for a reason. I love this school. I absolutely love the school. I would choose a school again and again every single time if I had the chance. But obviously, like anywhere, there's going to be some things I don't like. So don't think I'm like a Debbie Downer. Watch my other videos.
Welcome to Nonsense and You.
Guys, check this out.
This girl say.
Anyone want to read this?
That says it all.
Well, the play buttons in a way are
Universities are slut
can plow you.
And it's these
No,
girls.
Our daddies blow money
we can blow
so
you.
we can blow you. Oh,
my God. Wow. I think they're at a Hy-Vee League school.
Oh!
No.
Look at that.
This girl.
They got a 1200 score on their STDs. Oh!
From a GPA
This girl
to a
said
CPA.
Oh!
No, not a 1200 score. It's a perfect score on that.
And STDs. Look at this guy's move.
This girl said, sleeping around in your 20s has consequences later on in life. Don't let society fool you. And after she said that, so many women started attacking her. Like, who are you to judge me for what I do in my 20s? It's my body, my choice. So this girl, same girl, she calmly replied and she said, I want to know how women got triggered by this tweet when this wasn't gender specific. I am confused. Ew, I think you ladies kind of told on yourselves there. And she is right. I mean, sleeping around in your 20s, it does have consequences, but we don't really think about that when we're younger because, you know, we're just having fun. But STDs, the possibility of getting played by a dude that's just using you for your body, the possibility of getting pregnant by a guy that's not your soulmate. And then if you make it through all of that, if you do end up finding the perfect guy for you, there's always a chance that he's going to hear about all of the stuff from your past. Like, what if he's best friends with a dude that you hooked up with in your 20s? And what if him hearing about this story of you hooking up with his best friend is enough to make him never want to see you again?
Yeah.
Now you just lost your soulmate. This girl said universities are slut factories, and it's these girls in a sorority, and outside the sorority house they have a banner that says "Our daddies blow money so we can." I'll let you read the rest of that. But I don't mind stuff like this. I mean, stuff like this is normal. Like in college, this stuff like this is normal. I remember when this fraternity, they didn't get in trouble, but they sparked a huge online debate because they had a similar banner. They had a banner similar to this, and their banner said something like, I forgot exactly what it said, but it says something like, "Thank you, fathers, for dropping off your daughters. Like, we'll take it from here," or something like that. But yeah, this is like typical college behavior. Like, these kids are away from their parents for the first time ever. Like, they're gonna go crazy. Like, there's a bar on campus. They can drink legally. Like, they don't have any supervision for the first time in their life. They're gonna go wild. That's what college is for. For the first time in their life, they can stay out as late as they want without their parents like riding their back. Like,
wild.
Here's a Stellantis analogy. Dodge the father, ran the daughter.
Yeah, guys. What's funny is the whole hogging thing. Like, these chicks just didn't understand what that was. Snowboard, you know what hogging is?
You go and get some big woman.
Yeah.
I do some hogging from time to time.
And it's like, you thought that 6'4" Adonis Chad liked you for you? You didn't think that it was a bet with his friends? Seriously? Just like, what do you like? What?
It's a bunch of hogwash.
And speaking of 6'4", and speaking of 6'4", because you're 6'3", right, AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister's still waiting for you to call her back.
No. I used my last smoke bomb on in their fucking in their master bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
I don't have any more left.
Yeah.
I don't have any more left, you know?
I just used the smoke from a Nissan Altima.
Guys, here. Check this out. Watch.
Asked her about this. Don't believe that her ex-boyfriend stabbed her.
Oh my lord!
Like with a knife.
So you ghosted her because she got stabbed?
Hang on. No. I didn't ghost her because she got stabbed. I ghosted her because she still talks to this guy all the time.
Oh, Lord, is this true? Did your ex stab you?
Okay, to be honest with you guys, I am still very, very good friends with him because he's a good person, and it honestly isn't his fault. I cheated on my ex, and he caught me, like, in the act of cheating.
Okay.
In the moment, like, I'm, like, smacking him, I'm hitting him, like, you should never hit a woman, but, like, I was coming at him like a man. He had nothing better to do with that situation. Like, he had to get me off of him.
You guys hear this, right?
Throw cold water on
I
it.
asked her about this huge scar she has on her.
Look at that, guys. Oh, look at this.
Alcohol has so many female hormones in it. Once you drink too much, you can't drive and you start talking nonsense.
You know that you are a fucking bastard, right?
Alcohol has so many female hormones in it. Once you drink too much, you can't drive and you start talking nonsense.
Let's do this. Yeah, guys, girls go to colleges. Those are all 304s.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. Like 304s. I mean, you're better off dating a chick that's on fries at McDonald's.
Yep.
They're all
I'm
taking
serious.
304 level courses.
Yep. There's a lot of training. Oh.
Just call him the Amtrak.
Now, but AJ, I wanted to call in because when you were talking about matriarchies, well, here's the thing. Scientists, they've gone and, they looked at the DNA because, one of the things they look at is, when one group of people go and take over another group of people, what happens are the men go off the fight. And then if the other group, if they, ixnay all those men, then what happens to the women in the village? They go, and next thing you know, the women, bang, shot. and so they're going to look at the DNA, and you can see where the lineage, like the DNA of that tribe or that group, is just completely changed. They wiped out all the dudes. So that's another thing. Come on, there's no matriarchies, because if there weren't, then because you wouldn't be getting knocked up and dick down and dick decimated and dick destroyed by the men that come over and conquer and they ixnay all your men.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not out there on the front lines with them.
But they're doing lines with them. That's another thing. These slores are getting a ton of free drugs in college. So they're not only is their body getting polluted by, not polluted by men, but like,
polluted by men. Yes.
Weed, blow, mushroom, everything you can imagine, all for cheap, for like no money.
Hey, Snowbird, why do you think they call it higher education?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, guys, really. That's why it's so easy for guys to, for girls to become addicts. It's because they get free drugs.
Yep.
Right. They just exchange Hummers for drugs.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they get hooked.
And we're talking like $40 worth of stuff too. Like not like big amounts here, like small amounts. It's actually pretty sad.
Yeah, and Arizona State's within close proximity to the border where all those drugs flow in.
Oh yeah.
Here you go, guys. Sorry about the jump scare. By the way.
But I'm saying too, like once they get out of college though, they'll go into a guy's house, give him a Hummer to go get pills
For my freshman year
and leave their kid in the car with it.
At High Point University, I was in one of the cheapest dorm options. It was an all-girls dorm, and I absolutely loved it.
Hold on, guys. Where's that one thing about this one? All these chicks getting all these diseases in college. Yeah, dude. Just look at this. Ugh.
Come on and run with me while I tell you about my experience with HPV. HPV first showed up on my pap smear in 2021, and I've been dealing with it ever since. Of course, when I first got the diagnosis, I was so embarrassed and didn't want to talk about it with anyone. Felt like it was my fault, but I know that so many people have HPV, and you should know that too. It's very common.
You guys know chicks are cooked when they're, let's destigmatize being a single mom or having the hurt for the high five. No. Come on, man.
Hey, Jay,
and nothing to feel.
It's like you got to walk around campus with a hazmat suit.
Nah, man. You gotta be homeboy. Nothing but vibranium.
You know what's a part of the hazmat suit? The most important part? The gas mask. Oh!
Jesus.
Of course, I had the.
Hold on. Let's see.
What's your craziest college confession?
I've just been really sexually active.
How many bodies have you got since you've been here?
About 20, yeah. And that's since July.
Jesus Christ.
So you going crazy?
Yeah, she's toast.
I gotta get that meme, that little kid. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm positive for type 1 and type 2 herpes.
guys.
Done.
Wow.
Done.
She says that she cracked like 20 people. I actually like that's like a term that the young kids use instead of smash. They say cracked now. That actually is better than smashed, I think. But yeah, guys, 20 people just. And we all know no.
Wait a minute.
protection.
At one time?
No, she said since July, and this was in January.
Man, I'm glad I'm married.
Not like
That's
too
like
big
one
of a deal, I
every 4
think.
days.
It's not too big of a deal.
What's your craziest
demon?
Wow.
Demon. Ugh.
Jesus, look at this autistic. Look at that. What the heck even is that? Oh my God.
Around my campus with full blown. It's niggas walking around my campus with full blown herpes. Herpes. And not only are they walking around with herpes, they're actively fucking bitches knowing that they got herpes. Like full blown herpes, bro. Like is this not illegal? I'm trying to figure out, like, it's a nigga walking around campus. I know who got herpes. Like, this ain't no he say, she say, rumor type shit. Like, I know that nigga got herpes. Not only do
when I was diagnosed with herpes, I was a junior in college.
Who's touching
I was
this?
20 years old. And those first few years, I was around people who were a bit judgmental about my herpes status, mostly because they were young. And
She turned the comments.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, she was about to get roasted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
I guarantee you she got cooked, guys. and
Hey,
please-
she didn't get cooked. She got burned. Oh!
No, guys, here.
hey, sweetheart, stop your itching and complaining. Oh!
Here, guys, let me get serious. You guys here, okay? Let's do this, guys. I need you to hear me, and I need you to hear me well, guys. You cannot expose yourself to one of these diseases. You can't, guys.
Nope.
Can't. This is not a game. This is not a joke, guys. HPV has been linked to different types of cancer in men and women. Guys, you can get testicular cancer. You can get a urethral cancer. You know what I'm saying? Chicks can get cervical cancer. Guys, the high five and the herp grip is still incurable. There's even though they can cure hepatitis, that's still out there too. Guys, and especially as I know guys that have met like the perfect chick. They went out like 2 or 3 dates, fooled around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And the chick was like perfect. Like they were vibing, like they were like, but then she dropped the bomb on him, right? Why? I have the herp dirt. And 9 times out of 10, the chick got it in college.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, you cannot let that slide because there are guys that say, well, yeah, we still got together because you better make that shit work. Because if not, then you're going to be the one having to try and tell someone broad, do you have the herp derp or the high five?
Like I said, I'm glad I'm married.
Guys, there's few things that in this life that you can control when it comes to putting it. Because wrap it up every time. And if a chick tells you guys, I don't care how hot she is, I don't care how much you can see yourself with her. Because even if you guys do get together and she has that's going to be hanging over you because if it, like you're going to say, well, this has to work because I probably exposed myself, so this has to work. In the same way that people who have kids should only date people who have kids, people who have the herp derp should only date those who have the herp derp, guys. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not funny, guys. Run. Leave these chicks alone, guys. Leave them alone. What a joke. Here we go, guys.
Evil Eddie had a good couple of points.
Say again?
Evil Eddie had a good couple of points in the comments.
Oh, I didn't see it. But yeah, guys. You gotta be careful. Guys, there are both men and women who get it, and they're so angry that they'll go around spreading it. How many times have we matter of fact? Let's do this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Here you go. Look at this.
People in a North Side neighborhood shocked tonight to find out a neighbor has been arrested for not disclosing her HIV status.
27-year-old Shakira.
Well. High five is a hell of a drug.
Guys,
he looks like Rick James.
Hit the super chat button, guys, because that really, really helps. And her name is Shakira. Shakira.
Sounds like a Klingon
Lee made
name.
her first appearance in court today on those charges. According to the arrest report, her boyfriend found a paper statement with her name on it and a positive status for HIV. He later found out he was on.
He confronted her, and she said,
also positive.
Shakira
Channel 4's
the
Destiny
warrior.
McKeever spoke with Lee's neighbor, who says he's surprised Lee would do this. Destiny?
Joy, Shakira Lee sits here in the jail tonight, but back over in her neighborhood. I spoke with people who say they're just shocked to learn of this news, especially knowing that she has young children.
That's horrible.
Disappointed in the news of his neighbor allegedly knowing she was spreading HIV to her partner. Joseph Hamilton says it's hard to trust people these days.
People just have to be careful, really never.
Look at this.
HIV time bomb, many people may not even know is ticking. That's the message tonight from local health experts after they say one prostitute reveals an alarming story. This is a story they hope will make everyone take notice about an ongoing community health risk. News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie explains.
This is 36-year-old Michelle White.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
AJ, you're killing us with these damn jump scares.
Guys, hit the super chat.
I didn't know the
button.
show was under horror.
Guys, this stream will not remain monetized. It will not. It just won't. There's no way, dude. I don't know how we ended up here. Snowboard shows up. Everything just goes straight to shit.
That's why you snowboard downhill.
She admits to being a prostitute according to this legal affidavit and admits to having sex with multiple men, even when she knew she was HIV positive. She reportedly never told her partners. Her recent arrest on prostitution charges focuses fresh attention on the spread of HIV and AIDS in Palm Beach County.
It does still remain high. We remain among the top 4 in the
disgusting
state of Florida.
Serena Page Becton works at the Northeast Palm Beach County Health Center. They regularly treat prostitutes with HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases. This latest case speaks to the need for heightened awareness.
Hey, Dante Seagrip. Anyone black in the chat, sound off. Here you go. Did you just hear the news? Look at this. Look at this. 1 second. Look at this. Guys, MTR left. He's in Thailand now. He got the hell out of the
past 2 weeks.
United States.
Your boy has been down here.
He got the smoke bomb, the Batman smoke bomb.
Down. And it is incredible. It's been absolutely inspiring. Awe-inspiring. It's Thailand, baby. So,
yeah, look at that, guys.
Good move.
Thought as of yet, so I'm gonna try to work.
And guys, he makes a lot of money on YouTube, so you know he's big balling in Thailand. So yeah, guys, MTR, he's always tried to be kind of red pill but objective, but now he went all in. Passport Bros.
A face, it looks different, and they're curious and really appreciate and really understand where I'm at.
Yeah, more power to him, guys.
Hey, every man has his limitations. He reached his, so he bounced.
More power to him. Yeah, guys. Matter of fact, I actually might cover this in a nighttime live sometime this week. But yeah, guys, this is a good thing because I mean,
But for the past 2 weeks,
when he
your boy has been
started, he used to have girls on like in lives, and he would talk to them, and they would just did be so disrespectful. And guys, this is what I was snowboard. I always tell you, dude, when you travel, it's going to be a culture shock how women are overseas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might actually possibly be going to Russia. I'm going to try to go there actually because I know people there and stuff like that, and
Really?
Yeah, I have like some connections there, like a kind of like an oligarch type guy too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, man.
And there's plenty of snow there too.
Yeah, well, but the women there, he said, or my other friend said, they're just so much. They said they're just less corrupted all around.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're
still women, but they're just way less corrupted.
But they're pleasant to be around.
They're not on 5 pills.
Yeah.
kids.
No. They're just not masculine. I don't care what one says. Men find a feminine character relaxing. That's why there's rich, powerful men like to have women like beautiful, feminine chicks around. That's just the way it works. Guys like having chicks around. Sorry, that's just the way it works. It's nice to have your boys around too, but like if you or even but American women, they try and when you have them around, they don't add to the atmosphere. Real women add to the experience,
the ambiance mostly.
Yeah. Don't try and use big college educated word snowboard.
Keep them, so we're constantly.
People on the north side.
Here, guys, and hold on. There's another one here. Look at this.
Next at 5, a high school student accused of trying to give a man HIV. The woman was in court today to face these shocking accusations. It's the story.
You dress good for court, huh?
Of course, guys.
Well.
Clicking on WCPO.com and sharing it as well. 9 on your side's Roseanne Aragon is live with reaction from her school tonight. Roseanne?
Craig, Tanya, she was a teenage high school student here at Don Community High School, a senior on track for graduation, but now she could be a felon. In court today, 18-year-old Dawn Booker now facing a judge.
Has no felony record of any kind, no failures to appear in her history. She does live here in Cincinnati, as she has her whole life.
A young life now in a twist. She knew she was HIV positive and allegedly had sex with a man, not telling him she had the virus until after. The report reads, Booker did knowingly attempt to cause physical harm. In Ohio law, that's a crime. Anyone HIV positive must disclose that information before having sex. But that doesn't always happen. In 2012, Andre Davis, a pro wrestler, went to prison for having sex with several women without disclosing his status, passing on a virus already affecting the community. Here in Cincinnati, the Caracol organization and HIV support group helps more than 1,000 people with HIV.
See the Planned Parenthood sign?
Yeah.
Now, they say in Hamilton County alone, there could be anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 people affected with the virus.
Disgusting.
A terminal virus without a cure.
This disease is something that is lifelong and chronic and could cause severe complications.
And studies show 1 in 4 new infections are found in teenagers and young adults. Booker's principal says while it didn't happen here, he was shocked.
The school had no awareness of this. We didn't even know that this, was going on. There was not a conversation with any counselor or teacher or me.
Leaving an 18-year-old girl in handcuffs and a man wondering if his whole life could change. The judge now setting a $5,000 bond.
All of this is conditional upon no engagement in sexual behavior.
Now, school officials tell me she was a good problem-free student, but for now, Booker will remain behind bars. Reporting live, Roseanne Aragon, 9 on your side.
Okay, here we go, guys. So, guys, anything else on college and 304s? I mean, Guys, come on. I'm starting to think that the biggest red flag there is for a chick, other than being a single mom, is the fact that she's gone to college. You know? I mean, it's just whatever negative like programming she had growing up, it's intensified by college. It's crazy. So, anyways, guys, here, let's do this, right?
That's the sound of the police.
Here we go.
Are you kidding me right now? You kidding? You do not.
Mom is okay, okay?
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Hit the like button, guys.
I will say so long.
This high-risk arrest of a woman who is 5 months pregnant began hours earlier, but officers had no way of knowing just how chaotic this night would soon turn out to be. The following is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
Oh, burrito and drag queen
On
time.
May 30th, 2025, officers respond to the adult entertainment store Hustler Hollywood after they were...
What a shock.
Wait, what?
What a shock.
That's a little odd, you know?
a strong-armed robbery.
Hello.
What's going on?
Yes. You gotta rob the dildo store.
Told Hustler for a different reason right now.
I got beat up.
Well, no, he's not kidding. I mean,
Yeah, I got struck twice, but I'm all right.
Okay.
According to the staff, the incident began when a woman brought over $700 worth
Double
of
Dog
items to the counter.
Jeopardy. Oh!
And they noticed she appeared to have store merchandise stuffed in her pockets.
She also had a lingerie set tucked down the back of her pants, claiming it was a pad because she pissed herself earlier today because she's pregnant. She came back here, tried to grab all the stuff off the ground and just walk out with it. We wouldn't let her do it. So she got pissed off and hit me in the face over here.
They also claim she hit a customer with a high-heeled boot from one of the displays.
She struck him twice.
She struck me a couple times.
And then tried to mow him down in our parking lot. Yeah, almost hit him.
Yeah, I went outside with her. I got a picture of the back of the car, but it's not clear.
Yeah, it's blurry.
Let me have a look at that.
Unfortunately, the image is blurry, making the letters unclear. But as it turns out, they don't need a license plate to identify the suspect, since she left an address with the staff.
And we have a name and phone number as well.
Okay. How'd you get this?
She gave it to us. She gave it to us.
Trying to have us sponsor a holy shower that she's throwing.
I know. That's what we said. Wow. So we just came out.
Yeah, y'all came in the best time.
Thanks to the information shared by the staff, officers are able to identify the suspect as 26-year-old Daviona Lee Robinson, who is about to turn this night shift into one that officers will likely never forget. Before the officers leave, a staff member shares one final grievance.
This dumb I missed the time I was going to take my lunch.
I was really almost about to put her on the floor.
My rice bowl. My rice bowl.
Hours later, the same officer who investigated the robbery spots Daviona's vehicle driving on the highway. According to police records, she cut across 4 lanes of traffic before he initiated the traffic stop.
Oh, man, my officer cried.
Okay, what'd I do?
The reason I stopped you is if you had an improper lane change or...
I kept my dick off for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
When he asks for an ID, Daviona shows him a photo of her suspended license.
Well, I'm nervous. Can I see you let go?
Here's a... no. Here's what I'm going to have you do.
Okay.
Move up.
Can we see the love store, please?
What's that?
The love store. It's a store right there.
The officer agrees and follows Daviona to a nearby business called The Love Store, another adult entertainment shop just off the highway.
I'm going to put gum in my mouth, so I just threw up. I'm 5 months pregnant.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and have you step out of the car real quick.
Okay.
I sense a pattern here.
Like I said, sorry, my nurse. Can I get a nurse courtesy?
Okay. Is that your current address?
Yes.
Okay. What I have you do is just wait by the front corner of the car there. I'll be right back.
but he barely makes it into his cruiser before he realizes that Daviana has gone inside the store.
Daviana? Daviana! Daviana, stay out here. Stay out here. Stay out here. Daviana, come outside.
Daviana.
You can hold it in for a few minutes.
No, I'm pregnant. I cannot hold it in. I have a small bladder.
Wait by the car.
I'm about to be outside. I got my
Leave.
No, I have to be outside. I'm about to be. Hey, Siri, call father on speakerphone. I have to pee. No,
okay.
no.
Go to the restroom and come right back out here.
Excuse me.
Go to the restroom.
No.
Daviana.
I'm not touching
Go to the
you.
restroom.
I'm going to open the door. No, it's okay. I can be outside. Do not manhandle me.
You are not free to go back in this car.
I'll be back, baby.
As Daviana goes back inside, the sound of a child crying reveals what she left in the back
She
seat.
left her kid
Her
in the car.
5-year-old
Of course. Of course. Of course.
daughter. The officer radios for backup and another unit quickly arrives.
So, traffic stop. I told her it's because she crossed over multiple lanes. She's actually a larceny / assault with a dangerous weapon with her car suspect from my last call. Okay. And I just happened to get on the phone and follow her out here.
Say again?
Call the SWAT team for backup.
I know, right? And an exorcist.
Okay.
Is there a back door she's going to run out right now?
No. So the lady just opened that up and let her in there. So, and she's got a little kid in right. She has also got a little kid in the back of here.
The two officers enter the store together to take Daviana into custody.
Thank you.
Hey there. Go ahead and put your phone in your pocket, please.
No.
I'm not asking. Put your phone in your pocket.
Daviana?
Thank you. Turn around.
No. Why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
We will explain that when Why should you be arrested?
Why am I being arrested? And you have not rendered my friend rights, and I'm a nurse. 21151, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay.
And my daughter's in the car.
Okay, so like I said, now that you're in cuffs, I'll explain. Okay? Let's get out of their place of business and we'll explain to you outside.
A nurse like that is added to the
Leave the phone in there.
to stay out of the hospital.
No. Don't touch my phone. That is my property. Hey Siri, call father. No. Hey Siri, call father. Hey Siri, call father.
Thank you, lady.
Okay, that way by your car.
I'm waiting inside my car, and I'm calling my father.
Yeah.
Give me my phone.
Daviana, the reason you are under arrest is because you are a suspect in a larceny and an assault with a dangerous weapon from earlier tonight.
I don't have a weapon, and he grabbed me, and I have self-defense.
No, this is from one, so there's an assault when you punched the employee earlier.
He told me.
Okay.
You just told him
Let me explain what's happening. There's that assault, there's that larceny, and you drove your car forward towards the other person outside the building. That's assault with a dangerous
He
weapon.
literally attacked me.
That is why you're...
He attacked me. It was self-defense. I didn't call my father.
Look at this demon, man.
Right now, you're going to wait here.
No, I'm not. Let go of me. I need to call. You need to let go of me. I need to call my father. And I have a mental, and I'm bipolar schizophrenic too.
Backup arrives and checks on the fire.
Look at that. Yikes.
5-year-old girl left in the back seat, where she's sitting alongside two small puppies.
No, my daughter's in my car. Let me go.
Let your puppies out here.
Bad.
Mommy's okay, okay? She's okay. We just have to talk to her and figure out what's going on, right? Okay.
Hey, sir,
Bad though, right?
Where are you going?
Let me go. That's my daughter back there. Let me go. I am a nurse.
Then you
now let me
should
go.
know not to behave
No,
like this.
that's bull. Y'all have me arrested in front of my daughter. That is bull. Let me give me up.
No,
I cannot show the girl. I can get hemorrhoids. No, let me go. I can get hemorrhoids. I'm not sitting on the couch. I'm not sitting on concrete. No, let me go. Let me go. Let me
Wait.
go.
Wait, did she just say she has hemorrhoids also?
All right, who the hell knocked her up? That's my question.
I don't know. Some sad SOV, you know?
The wrap restrained. They hold Daviana against the front of her car, where her next move catches one officer completely off guard.
Do you mind getting off my foot, please?
No, let me go.
Okay.
You want me off your foot?
Are you
Look
kidding
at
me
that.
right now?
Yeah, she bit him, guys. Look.
Hey, taser time. Taser
Let me
time.
go. No. Let me go.
Don't you
I'll do it again.
You better stop.
I'll let it. I'll do it again.
You better not.
Let me go.
Taser.
No, I am pregnant. I can't
I'm a little
hemorrhoid.
scared.
No.
Okay,
No,
we'll
I'm
take
not.
care
I
of
can
it,
get
okay?
hemorrhoids. I will file a motion.
On the grass.
I am pregnant, and my will say so low.
The officers move Daviana to the grass and attempt to keep her restrained on her side. Meanwhile, her daughter is comforted and distracted.
What are your dog's names? Oh, are they your best friends? Yeah, they're cute. I like them. Hey, I'm gonna start the car back up so you can get some air for you and the doggies, okay?
A sergeant who has arrived on scene places a spit hood over Daviana's head to prevent any further biting. They next begin emptying her pockets.
I can't breathe.
Like batteries or something?
That's probably the stuff she stole from earlier.
No,
We're
that's
snowboard when you need them.
And it's on camera. And on my face, David.
The officers then place shackles on her ankles and move her into a seated position.
Come this way.
She's already tried to bite me. Did she actually bite you?
Yeah, I got it off.
Yeah, that man's wrapping a burrito.
You getting all that.
Yep.
Let me go.
What a
Let me go.
Uh-oh.
Keyshawn said snowboard's right
There's
there
a
on the
shower
scene.
cap, guys. Splish splash, I was taking the bath.
Oh, you really going to jail?
He has his knee on her head.
Oh, you really going to hell? Oh, yeah.
Do you ever play with your mom's phone? You know the code to get in there by chance? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call GPA, okay? Look at you, so smart.
With the 5-year-old's help, the officer is able to unlock Daviana's phone and make a call to the child's grandfather,
Oh,
who she
you gotta
affectionately
love
calls GPA. After explaining the situation, he agrees to come to the scene to take custody of his granddaughter.
Oh, yeah. You're going to jail.
It's like a rabid
Do
dog.
not stop grabbing my equipment. Do not bite.
I'm not biting these stupid.
Understand?
I can't
You
bite.
get more painful
In
for you.
honor of Snowball. Snowboard. She's a dog.
Fingers down there.
I just want to get this over.
Uh-oh. Guys, they had to break out the burrito.
Yep.
You know, because we haven't seen this in a while.
Knew that was coming. Yeah, if they're gonna go for all the trouble
and
putting a mask on her, yeah, burritos.
Yeah.
Just make sure that's what it's right.
I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe.
You can talk, you can breathe.
No.
Treat an officer like an animal.
I'm a nurse. I'm
Okay. Stop fighting one of my buddies. Not gonna lie. It really makes me happy and shows your remorse.
Another officer checks on the employees inside the Love Store, who happen to be familiar with Daviana.
Has she been here before tonight?
She was here last night.
She's a regular.
Did she make any purchases?
I know she took some stuff. I don't know what, but
So she did steal some stuff yesterday too?
she had a few squares in her pocket, and she went out to get her card and came back in, and they were flat.
Okay.
And I did have her take a few things out of her pocket.
Once paramedics arrive, they secure Daviana onto a gurney and transport her to the ambulance.
If she gets a hold of you, you're gonna lose a finger.
While the paramedics begin their evaluation, officers start searching her car, where they find more than they expected.
Yeah, this might be some stuff. I'll bring it over there. It's got some like lingerie in here.
Okay, that's probably going to be it. And that'll be open container.
According to police records, the bottle of pre-mixed margarita was sitting in the front seat cup holder, and it's half empty, leading them to assume Daviana may be under the influence.
This all has tags on it.
Oh,
that
yeah,
might be from it. There you go. I'll tell you that's weird stuff.
Yeah, we'll bring,
But this is all like more like cosmetic stuff too. So, like you said, that she probably just shoved that in this bag.
The officers also find a pair of fuzzy black handcuffs and what appears to be a bright pink vibrator.
What the
Daviana's
hell?
father soon arrives to collect his granddaughter and the two puppies, who the officers note are surprisingly calm.
There you go, Secret.
Weed crumbs.
Sad, isn't it, guys?
So hold on. I need to recap. So she's bipolar. She's pregnant. She has hemorrhoids, and she's drinking and driving.
Yep.
Checks off all your boxes, doesn't it, Secret?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she has a fetish for getting 5-finger discounts on X toys.
This poor little bastard kid of hers doesn't stand a chance.
Let me go. Now. Let me go. I don't give a and burglary and larceny. And I'm going to set all y'all on fire. Let me go.
It's robbery, not larceny. We're close.
I'm all of them stupid.
And add terroristic acts to this list.
There we go. That's his fault.
No, let me go. Let me go. I'm dying. I'm blood coming on the side. Let me go. Let go of my face. Let go of my face. I'm suing all y'all.
The nurse administers a sedative, but it isn't immediately effective.
I'm bleeding. My baby's dying. Let go of me. Let go of me. So I can take this as a promise. When I see you on the street, you dead.
Second time.
You dead. That's good. I killed my baby daddy too. What's up? Stabbed him 22 times. Ain't got away with it. Move. Yeah, I surely am. Let go of me.
I can help you out with some shackles if you got.
Let me go.
We have him already on her.
Let me go.
She's in her leg just secured.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me go. I'm killing all y'all. All y'all got a death wish. All y'all.
Just
let me go. Cut this off now. Now. Take it off now. Now. Yeah, not after you try to take it. Oh, yeah. We should.
Dumbass.
No.
Ah, look at her kicking with both legs.
What's up? What's up? Come here. Let me go now. Let me go now. Come you up.
Christmas.
When Daviana wakes up, they remove her restraints so she can use the restroom. Given the option to return to the wrap or willingly move to a wheelchair, Daviana chooses neither.
No, but it's I have a problem with my last loop. Isn't that with certain problems? Yeah, we gave you the option to get up.
I don't give a damn. You should not be gentle me. I'm pregnant.
And status of her.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That can be loose. This is just to keep her forward.
Oh!
Once she's secured, they roll her out of the ambulance bay, place her in a transport van, drive to the jail, and physically carry her into the holding cell before removing all of her restraints.
Poor kid she's pregnant with now. Brain's gonna be scrambled.
The police report makes no mention of the results of
Base cop. Guys, look at her mugshot. Look at that.
any drug or alcohol testing, or the health and status of her unborn child.
That's why she bought so much. Just speeding ticket. Warrant. There we go. The streets are safe once again. No one will be stealing vibrators on our watch.
According to court documents, 26-year-old Daviona Lee Robinson was charged with misdemeanor larceny, assault with a dangerous weapon, 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer, child endangerment, and driving under the influence of drugs. She pleaded guilty in July of 2025 and received a 7-year deferred sentence.
Yeah, she'll be back. All right, guys. I'll shut this down. Guys, tomorrow at 5, we'll talk about these tattooed broads. Did I find some doozies? But all right, you guys. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Take it easy, brother.